Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This week I've got a really fun top 5 for you guys. We're going to be looking at my personal top 5 cringiest moments in gaming. Now, this isn't an exhaustive list of the most cringeworthy events in gaming history. These are specific to me. If you have any game moments that made you want to walk away from the TV and never come back, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to hear about them. So, Mass Effect is a very popular series. At least, the first 3 games are. And with the Legendary Collection having just released, I thought I'd share this little gem with everyone. So, in Mass Effect 2, there's this mission where a member of your crew, specifically the cook, asks you to purchase some upper tier ingredients so we can make some tasty meals for all those serving aboard your ship. Upon returning with the ingredients, he offers you the chance to try the meal he just cooked up. And the cutscene that ensues is, well, just watch for yourself and we'll see if you can guess what this looks like.
I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Now, you could argue that this weird bending over animation was used to save them the trouble of adding an animation of Shepard trying a spoonful of soup, but there was already a drinking animation in the game that would have worked much better. And what the hell was with the creepy smile from the cook? It wasn't even like that was his original facial expression. One of the developers told the character to wait until Shepard bent over to eat from the soup bowl mysteriously close to his crotch, and then have him crack the weird pedo smile. This all seems a little calculated, I don't know. Maybe in the game we make on this channel, I won't add an eating animation. Whenever our characters do eat, I'll just have them bend over so their head is off screen and then add in an eating sound effect. Okay, so I'm willing to bet that none of you have ever played this game before, but now you'll get to experience a huge part of my childhood. So, there was this little game for the Nintendo 64 called Road Rash, and my god, was it a weird one. The point of this game was simple. You play as a biker, no, not the cool kind, this kind, and your objective is just to beat the absolute shit out of everybody else on the road, hit as many pedestrians as possible, and outrun the cops to win races and prize money. Basically Grand Theft Auto Lost and Damned if it was actually a good game.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just...
Anyways, the part of this game that I always thought was hilarious, but super weird, was the rap sheet screen at the end of every race that documented all the crimes you committed. Why is that weird, you might ask? Well, the rap sheet idea itself isn't. It's actually pretty harmless. No, the weird part comes from the voice lines in the game. Just listen. These are pretty hysterical.
Ah! Oh! Drop it! No! You have the right. Ah! You're...
Imagine if your parents were standing outside your bedroom while these sound effects were playing, and what would be going through their heads.
Ow! Ow!
The third entry on the list is literally every single QUICKTIME event in Spider-Man 3. All of them. Seriously, every single one of them is just disgusting and I love it. I'm not even going to take the time to explain why these are so shit. Just watch this one and you'll understand completely.
Help! Please! Someone! I'm going to die!
My favorite one is where Spider-Man is on a helicopter that's supposed to be plummeting toward the ground, and he has to stop it from falling. See, on paper that sounds pretty intense, right? The problem is that game developers think kids are really stupid. And because this game is mostly for kids, they make sure to give you plenty of time to save the helicopter. Like, a lot. The helicopter moves toward the ground at the speed of 2 turtles pushing 3 turtles before lightly touching the sidewalk. Just watch. And before you ask, no, I didn't slow this footage down at all. And this last one is so funny just because of how ironic it is. Spider-Man makes a joke about punching a criminal henchman out before being abruptly punched out himself.
This shift's over. Time to punch out.
God, I love this game so much. Everybody watching, don't even bother playing the game we make. Just play Spider-Man 3. God, now I have to go buy this game again.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Now, I know they're video games, I know. I can't expect them to be realistic. But what the hell is with video game healing animations? I mean, some of them are just so stupid.
Here, let me mend you like in a 1990s action movie. Oh, thanks. that is better.
Like in Resident Evil, after you've been mauled by a sludge monster and cut from head to toe, you just proceed to pour some rubbing alcohol on yourself? Or in Far Cry 3, when you can just take a bottle of pills and your gunshot wounds heal? Now, I've worked in hospitals and pharmacies ever since I started school, and I've never seen anything like that before. Like, imagine if I walked into a patient's room and they'd been in a fire or some sort of horrible accident. I wonder how well it would go over if I just walked in and poured a bottle of rubbing alcohol on them and then advised them to take an entire bottle of mystery pills. Probably pretty well, actually. I mean, I've seen stuff like that work in movies before.
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
My god, where do I start? I mean, I never even got past the second planet. I think the farthest I got was like a desert planet, and it was just empty space, literally sand as far as the eye can see.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
I love Mass Effect, but this game, ugh. This game, you all know what's wrong with it. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother explaining what's so cringy about this game because it speaks for itself. Here's a montage of this dumpster fire.
Today's gonna be the day that they're going on back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody